welcome to another episode of Brettcast Movie and TV Talk. So far, the Transformers film franchise has gotten itself a reputation of having really bad movies, and there seems to be no way around that. People always blame Bay for this, although I think it's the writer's fault and not his. But they blame Bay because he's the director and he gets the say as to what happens in the movie. This isn't true. People really need to understand what the point of the director of a movie does, but that's an argument for another time. Recently, the trailer for the new movie titled Bumblebee dropped all over. It has some mixed reactions. People who are heavily involved in the Transformers community received it pretty well, even saying that it looks better than they thought it was going to be. Then there's you, the average person, that may think, oh god, another one of these movies? I get that, I get where these people are coming from. That's something I want to address right now. Is this movie happening too soon? The Last Night came out in the summer of 2017, and then it was out on disc later in September, at the end of the month actually. I know that Bumblebee doesn't release until December of this year, but I do honestly think that there are people that have franchise fatigue. It doesn't help that The Last Night was a huge disappointment either. I have pretty high hopes for this movie already, but I know that there are a lot of people that just don't care anymore. I think it's a good thing that Hasbro and Paramount are going to take a few years break from the Transformers movie after this one, as I believe it is much needed. Now, I for one really loved this trailer. I didn't mind that they showed Bumblebee in his robot modes, as this whole movie is centered around him, so I think they kind of had to do that to sell us on the movie. I really like how his robot modes look, especially the battle modes with the battle mask that really makes him look like a bee. Obviously, the big part of this trailer is getting to see that one flying Decepticon that all the Transformers YouTubers I watch are calling Starscream, and I will agree on that because of the character's paint job in both robot mode and jet mode, and his head design looks very much like Starscream. Although I actually have heard recently that there's a few people who think it's Ramjet, but I don't know. I'm not going to get into the speculations. One YouTuber did a video on why he thinks Starscream's going after Bumblebee, and it really didn't do a whole lot to provide anything besides speculation, since we have to wait to see the movie to see exactly why that's happening. Anyway, this Starscream looks really great and looks a lot closer to his G1 self, especially with the colors they picked for him. They have not announced or shown any of the toys for this movie yet, but I think Hasbro did say that they'd be releasing them under the current Studio Series line, so when we get more information on those, I will be sure to make a video on that. All I know is that I may get one of the Bumblebee from this toy line, though it depends heavily on how good it looks, and I may get Starscream, but I don't know. I still need to get the other Studio Series Starscream. The thing that goes along with this movie is a prequel comic book series that I already have on my pull list at my local comic shop. I want to be good and prepared for this movie when it comes out. I know it's stupid to go into a movie with any kind of or expectations. I can't help it this time. From this one trailer, this movie already looks like it'll be a good one, and just the movie that this franchise needs to earn a new reputation of good movies. That's all I have to say, so if you want to add to the conversation, leave a comment below. As always, thanks for listening, and goodbye.